Now, Bo-Kyung Moon's 4 for 8 in the WBC. Drives one, crushed to deep right field, and Moon has left the building again. That is exactly the start that Korea was looking for. A 2-run blast in the second.
Right, man. Rice attrition early in the game, and a trend that really has been a plus for them is scoring early with a big long ball.
Balls, 2 strikes for Glendening. And Glendening drives the ball to deep left center field. This ball is out of here. Robbie Glendening clips Korea again in the WBC. It's now 5-1.
Is that the wake-up they needed? Well, he's done it before. He does it now, 2 for 2 already. Both hits leading off innings. He's getting his first start in the tournament, making way the most out of it.
1-2. And that's hit deep to left, and it's going to blow the roof right off. Grand slam, Tatis.
San Pedro de Macorís is in the building. The party is happening right now.
That's a missile out toward right center field, and it hangs up. It didn't have time to fall. Home run.
Just impressive. Line drive to second base. Gone. Misao, Dominican Republic. They've got one of the great ones.
And Horwitz sends a fly ball out toward right field. Turning, looking Tatis, and that one is gone. Solo homer for Spencer Horwitz. Gets Israel on the board.
Well, that's how you start answering back and chipping away into this game. Spencer Horwitz, you know about the power. Sweet swinging lefty right there.
First base runner for Israel today.
As a team, you're always tight, but as a starting staff, as a group, it's a little different. As this one is driven down the line, that is going to be gone. A little solo shot right there by Huff. Big time power for him. But it is a tight group. You guys help each other out. What is the relationship like within the starter group?
I mean, we're all going to be sitting pretty. Caballero crushes one high and deep into the wind out to left, and that ball is gone! Jose Caballero to the rescue. First hit of the day for Colombia's pitching staff to have yielded, and it leaves the ballpark as Caballero gets his team on the board. It's 4-1 in the 6th.
Line drive, absolutely crushed. And hopefully that could spark something.
Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Royce Lewis. Smacked in the air to deep left field. This is trouble. Yastrzemski to the wall. Goodbye. Put that up into the jet stream, and it's a 2-run homer by Lewis. Twins on the board. It's now 8-2 Braves here in the top of the 3rd inning. Swing by Lewis looking really good.
You know, 106 off the bat, 409 feet for Lewis. No career walk-off hits ever.
1-0 pitch, high fly ball to deep right field. White pressing back to the wall, spins, and that's gone. And it's a 2-run homer, the second of the inning for the Twins. And it's now an 8-4 Braves lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. Oh, for Bell. That is his first homer of the spring.
You got a guy at the plate right now that could do that job. We just talked earlier in the ball game about his advanced approach. That he takes his walks. He's a stolen base threat when he's out there, and he could drive the baseball. I think that J.J. Weatherholt could fit in that mix.
Yeah, that's a good point. He hasn't struck out much this spring. And he drives this one deep toward left. Here's Stad going back. Look at that ball carry. It's a 2-run homer for Weatherholt on a 1-1 count. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-run lead.
A shortstop who's in left field in today's game, and he hits one to right, hits it pretty well. Ramirez back at the wall. We're tied. That was quick.
Most of the time, the most important pitch you're going to throw as a reliever is the first one. Lewis must have been sitting on a fastball middle 3rd in because he puts a charge in this one. This one was a no-doubter. This one well out of Dyken Park.
Joshua Baez, you got a chance to watch him grow over the last couple of years.
Because he can do that. That is crushed. Break out the tape measure. A massive 2-run homer for Baez.
Right on cue. I'm not sure the left fielder even gave a courtesy step to his pitcher. This thing, no doubter. Well, we mentioned it, 20 home runs a year ago for Baez. Starting to realize what his strike zone is, make better swing decisions.
So Scott and Baez trade places, and that ball is hammered deep to right. Chase Davis with a 2-run homer. His first homer of the spring was an absolute missile into the wind. Let's see what he got. Inner half, down and in, sweet spot for a lefty, and Davis did not wait, jumped all over it. And the Cardinals play a long ball here in the third inning and give Matthew Liberatore a 2-0 lead. Erstad going back. This one's going to carry. It's another home run. Chase Davis with a 2-homer day, and the Cardinals are playing long ball on the afternoon. That's their 4th home run.
We really couldn't time it much better as we're talking about player development, pouring into your young players, your young talent. Chase Davis, the first-round pick a couple of years ago for the Cardinals. Another guy making some big changes. This one, opposite field, the home run. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Twins would fall to 4-11-1 if they can't come back in this game. 0-1, a deep drive to left field. Guanipa racing to his left, back into the gap, and it bounces off the top of the wall and off into the Twins bullpen for a 2-run homer. First homer of the spring for Tanner Schobel. And it's now a 9-7 Braves lead with one down in the 9th. More runs on homers for the Twins.
It's been their offense today.
Right-hander Buchanan, right at the belt, 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to right field. Kiersey going to go back. Kiersey circling his route at the wall, and that is out of here. It's a home run by Rucker, and it's now a 1-run game here in the 9th. Another home run for the Twins, and they're within a run as they're down to their final out.
And even though the Dodgers swept Milwaukee, Bowers barrels that one into the opposite field. That one's got a chance, and there she goes. Jake Bowers goes deep. His 3rd home run of the spring, and he gives the Brewers a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th.
That ball just jumps off his bat right and knocks it way back out in left center.
That one had the sound. You could hear that he squared it up.
Fly ball deep right center. This one's got a chance, and that ball is gone. How about that? Kevin McGonigal stays in the game just so we can get one more at bat, and he hits a home run.
That was a frozen rope.
Tigers tie the game at 4.
Halfway up the light pole is as high as it got and hit the back wall with authority.
Fly ball right field. This one's deep off the bat of Peck, and that one's got a chance, and that ball's gone. Over the wall and right down the right field line, and his 2nd home run of the spring is a 2-out, 2-run shot off McClanahan. 0-2, fly ball left field. Wow, way back and gone. Will Simpson crushes it onto the berm in left, and the Tampa Bay Rays have taken the lead here in the 6th inning. Guy not known for his power, and it was an 0-2 pitch, 4-3 Tampa.
You appreciate it as much as you can in the moment. Stanton, high drive, left center. Did he get it? Oh, he got it. Yes, sir, Giancarlo Stanton. Mid-season form, Yankees up 1-0.
And this one was high. This one was really high and far. Wasn't that line drive that we've seen before. Hanging, breaking ball, and he does what he does best with these pitches too. Under control. Watch this thing. Oh my, that pitch came right back into the barrel. Take a jog again, man. This is absolutely perfection from him.
Especially on the infield. Paul DeJong, 32 years old. And never hurts to have that power. Deep drive. Question of fair or foul. Fair ball. That is a mammoth home run for Paul DeJong. Whoa.
Man, we talk about home runs. We talk about listening to the bat hit the ball. That was an absolute crack. It's just one of those, if it was fair, it was definitely gone. Boom. Oh, yeah. He knew it, too. Perfect swing behind the baseball. Kick-started my career.
Fly ball, left field, chases Ellis back to the track, to the wall. It's gone. Andy Rodriguez, a wall scraper to put the Pirates on the board.
Looked like it was out over. They're trying to go out, and they came in. It just timing was perfect. Look at him go for that. Wind kind of took that ball way back into left center field.
That one's in the air, however, and it's hit pretty well, and it's going to go a long way, and it's going to go out. A home run for Ronald Acuna Jr.
The first time I laid eyes on Ronald Acuna, we were in a backfield in Atlanta, spring training. He decided to hit all the baseballs the other way. 30 swings, 25 home runs the other way. That's the power this guy's got.
His first home run in the WBC, and he scored both of the runs in this one.
Here's the first pitch, swung on by Jeff McNeil deep to right field, and that ball is gone. Jeff McNeil with a 2-run homer, his first as an A.
Jetty went off speed, and then McNeil just dropped the barrel down and launched it.
6-2, green and gold.
Strokes one the other way, back towards the wall. There it goes. Aaron Judge strikes first for Team USA. Opposite field power, his second home run of this World Baseball Classic in 3 games. 2-0, USA.
Working on that a lot in batting practice today, and when you have a field like that, it doesn't matter what field he plays in. He can go to any ballpark, any place.
Took the game in. Sends this ball a mile. How far will it fly for Roman Anthony? Off the face into the second deck. 5-0 U.S. Sitting in the seats at the 23 WBC and sending one there in 26.
He's got stupid power.
Well, he's put his full game on display in 2 trips up there, hadn't he? He was down 0-2 and drew a walk, and now he shows that stupid power.
Yeah.
On a 2-2 from Boyd, sends a fly ball to left center field. And will fly out of here. Kept on going to the Crawford boxes as he takes advantage of the green monster at Fenway Park. Does the same here with a short porch in Houston. And Mexico is on the board. You know, one of the things that has made him really take off, Alex Score would tell you, is that he's learned how to utilize his park to his advantage. Peppering extra base hits off of the monster, hitting home runs over it. Coming off a homer and a double yesterday. Sends a fly ball deep to right field. Duran's got his second bomb of the ball game, and it's a 2-run game in the 8th. One to left, one to right, 5-3.